me quickly do something. This is one of those games where it will not play music in the background unless I'm on the thing window. So let me quickly fix my OBS setup and welcome to Kingdom Come Deliverance. How is everyone? This is what's going to be taken over from Morrowind because again Switch computers might have lost save files and mods. So this is going to be taken over, at least for a bit. We're probably going to return to Elder Scrolls World someday. As you can see, there's a continue. I've already played this game a bit, and we are going to go with like a similar build of that character. But with my knowledge of playing the game for a... Let me check my Steam to see how long I've been playing. It's going to pause the music. I apologize again. Let me see how long I've actually played Kingdom Come. For 13 hours, roughly, yeah. So, that should have still kept me streaming, by the way. If there was just a pause, I apologize. But I've played this game for 13 hours, and we're going to use my knowledge I've gained from that to play this Henry. And the Henry that we're going to be playing is a Robin Hood-esque. He'll be a thief, a scoundrel, but he'll have a heart of gold at the end of the day. He won't purposely go out his way to murder. He'd rather go a pacifist route, and I'm going to try and keep to that. He would rather run away from bandits and fight them, and he would rather not sneak up and knock them out rather than slit their throats. So we're going to go a new game. Wow, there's a lot of playlist. Damn, okay. There's a lot of... I didn't realize there's so many playlines. Yeah, safe folders you could go with. The reason we're going with stealth is because, hey, I don't know if I'll carry on with that playthrough. And I do like the stealth in this game. But we could go with... We'll think about it. I'm going to go stealth. We'll think about it when we get there, actually. Also, just before we begin, Kingdom Come is a historic role-playing game set in the Holy Roman Empire, I'm pretty sure. There's a whole cutscene which introduces it, but I don't think I can get that up now, so let's just go new. We actually might go like a knightly character, considering plot, but hey. Let's go play mine too. We're going to go in normal mode, because hardcore mode... there's already enough survival game elements in here where I'm not hugely into. In the early 15th century, there was a time of turmoil in the Holy Roman Empire, which had flourished under the late Emperor Charles the king's indecisive angered many nobility, as well as his half-brother King Sigismund of Hungary. Sorry, I couldn't read it that fast. Silver Scouts, 1403. Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Hello, cat.
Go on, get
How
the
are
lazy
you?
bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
I mean, the reason I'm apprehensive of going combat fully in this playthrough, as we will soon be getting to the limited character creation, is
Get up now.
I suck at the combat in
There's
this
work
game.
to be done.
That's good. I mean, I haven't played WoW in ages.
Get up or I'll come get you up, you slug of bed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex them.
Glad you are
Now
good.
get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table.
I've never played it. Mm.
Wait, what's
How
this?
is it then?
Have you been...
I mean, I've only played it like 5 years ago, so.
How many times have I told you about fighting?
That's nothing.
Oops.
It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Don't worry, it wasn't
Ah, no, Kingdom Come. Yeah. I've played like 13 hours of it, so I'm using my
Well,
a
just
bit
don't
of my
frighten
knowledge.
me,
It's
really.
we'll get into the combat system
Now
fairly.
get up.
I would say it's like For Honor, but a little bit different. It's hard to describe, but we'll see it when it gets there. It's kind of like you got locations on the body you need to hit and stuff, or angle. No, it's like angles. I'm not very good at describing it, but unexpected
What state you're
visits.
in this morning? What on earth did you get up to?
It's a pretty fun game. Okay, so this is the character dialogue where we pick our stats. By means of first two choices in the dialogue, you will select your character's default characteristics. If you're not satisfied with them, don't worry. All characters can develop further without limitations. This game does have like Skyrim's way of like, if you do a skill a lot, you'll gain in that skill. We're probably gonna do speech and agility. Yeah, speech is.
Nothing much.
You want to always get speech, yeah. There's like moments in a lot of games like this where I'm like, God damn, I just wish I had speech to get past stuff.
Well, I lost track of time.
Well, I hope he didn't fill your head with nonsense. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
We are gonna go with agility. Though I do like vitality is I was with Bianca. Mathis was teaching me archery.
No, it's just
I do not know if we are actually
Matthias.
going to ever use archery.
Archery? Do you want to become a poacher? Have you any idea of the punishment for that? And where did you get a bow anyway?
Well, that's a good
Oh,
question.
come on. I've no interest in poaching. It's just a bit of fun.
Christ, give me strength. Just don't do anything stupid. For the love of God. Promise.
I promise.
Henry being a good child. Well, not good child, but let's ask is dad angry at
I'm
me?
angry with you for sleeping late.
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help.
Speech
fix that
checks in this
sword,
game
so
has like a
that's
little more to it,
It's
but
not as young
again,
as it
we'll
was.
get there when we
You
get there.
know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good.
Sorry for you, bang.
He always says his
Yeah.
knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
That's not foreshadowing to anything.
Did Matthew and Fritz?
It's not like we're a peasant
No, haven't seen them this
in
morning.
our medieval
Shouldn't be
world,
hard to
but
find.
you know,
They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere.
a
answering
peasant
the phone.
in a video game. We'll do it. Leave it be. No.
Mother.
You're nearly a grown man, Hal. Father will pass the forge on to you one day soon. You've been courting that Bianca for months now.
It's actually, if
Why
we
do you have to
got the
keep
level up,
wasting
I
your
do know
time
what I'm
with those
probably going to
little
put speech
layabouts?
into.
They're nothing but trouble.
Is this a little town that's going to get on site? Yeah. Yeah, that is going to happen.
Can I get something to eat?
Just, you know.
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Can't be a peasant in a story about your village burning down. Do you need any
You
help?
need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs help with that sword.
Okay. End dialogue. So, you know, sorry if there was, like, lab boxing on the opening. It's because, like, I'm playing in a resolution so I can see everything. So we're gonna take as much food as we can, really. I didn't mean to sit down, but okay. Because we're gonna need food. Why can't... God damn it. Game, please. So, one thing that I do have a mod installed. I will say this very clearly. I do have a mod installed which just allows me to save at any time. Because in the original game, you gotta, like, find a type of alcohol which allows you to save. And I'm not dealing with that. I'm gonna be honest. I don't, okay. Although I do see YouTubers do it so they can put their avatars on screen without covering anything. Yeah, that's true. I don't think my avatar is covering anything hugely important right now. Also, yeah, no. Okay, cool. The chat's also working. I've had to, like, reset my OBS. God, okay, no. Game. No. Okay, I don't think I can get that bread. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm covering anything super vital, because I think you can still see everything that I have that's important on screen right now. You can see my health, you can see the compass, you can see... should be able to see, I can't look at I just realized I can't look at the game while I'm streaming, so... like, how it's set up, so if there is anything, tell me, but I don't think there is. These pots are scattered around the game, and they're really good, because you can just drop food into it, and it, like, will fill your health, your food. Anyway, back in the... Nails for Teresa. Sure, that's a quest item. In the original game, you gotta use these to save. And... I can't deal with that, so we're just gonna have a mod which allows us to save anywhere. Because... It's one of those pet peeves in games where it's like, oh hey, why can't you allow me to save anywhere? Did they have snaps back in the medieval days? I don't know. Hang on. There is a codex. Society. Where would this? We've got a codex on toilets. God. Now we got some background. Society, beekeepers, farmers, tanners. I don't know. And the more question is, would like, well, we're a peasant family. Would we really have that in the trunk? Also, this game, you will get dirty, you'll get covered in mud, so you gotta make sure that you wash yourself off. That will affect your social stats, because, let's look at player. We do not actually have a point to put into anything. But for speech, which is at 2, we'll definitely want, either highborn, which gives us more talking to commoners. No, highborn. You know, for peasants, they really look a lot richer than peasants nowadays. That's true, but we are like blacksmiths, so we're not total lowest of the low peasants. Though Henry can't read. I don't know if you've seen anything of this game before, but Henry cannot read. I don't think there's any books in town to show this off. If you find a book, it's a jumble of letters. Until you learn how to read. Which is a lot easier than learning how to read in real life, which I feel like would take some time to learn how to read. Like at the age of like 20.
You hear me calling you?
Okay, so this is how speech works in this game. You have simple speech, which like goes on reputation, You have like your social status and like attire, which is the heart of the crown on it. You have how dangerous you look, and then you can bribe and use skills. And if your number's higher than the number... Basically, if your number's higher than the... If your number's higher than their number, you win. And that's basically how it goes. We have a lot of like social standing with this guy. I mean, he's our dad, so we're gonna go with sorry. I wanted to have a look around because it's 7.
Sorry, Father. I was taking a stroll and lost track of time. Somehow I had a feeling I was seeing everything for the first time.
Also, that's cute.
How, my boy? When are you going to get some sense?
Cute meta,
I've got
Jericho.
work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
Yeah, I don't want to see him. Yeah, use intimidate.
Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay him, at least for the axe and hammer.
So we gotta go collect a debt.
To buy the charcoal.
Kunesh, that drunkard. That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure, I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the cross guard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? Alright. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is
That bit is like actually true. If you get like the drink first, it will warm up and he will ask you to return to the tavern to get a new one. Okay, so we got the first quest objectives. Teaching us about quests and map. I do like how a map works in this game because it looks like medieval paintings and it's really cool in my opinion. Really sells it. Though I'm guessing, so... God, we do not have the country. Well, I forget what country we're in. I think we're in Bohemia. I'm pretty sure that's where we are. And... yeah, that is really nice. We're in Bohemia, and I doubt the actual place is this small because obviously you can like walk to one side, like in like half a day, like in a day and a half, which I doubt you could do in real life. You can read the map. I mean, I do find it weird that Henry can't read, considering he is a blacksmith's son. And surely being a blacksmith means that you're gonna have to read a little. Like, at least know numbers and stuff for, like, shipments. But no, Henry does not know how to read at all. Don't know how he knows how to read the map. Very nice map. Hang on. Locations. We now need locations. We can fast travel. I don't know why we'd fast travel down to the outer edge of the sea. Also, the map is just 3 pictures at the end of the day, so we'll get the cross hill first, because it's just up here. Cross guard. It's part of the hill.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzik, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
I do like how in this Stein village everyone, like, you know,
Shame I can't keep the sword for myself.
knows Henry,
Where'd
because
that go if we're to get the job done?
this is like a smallish village.
See you later in the tavern.
Certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Everyone seems to know each other. Can I actually... okay, I can't go past these guys. I was like, hey, can I actually look at the castle? Yeah, everyone seems to know each other. Which I assume back in the... this is the 15th century. that'd kind of be true, because unless you're living on outskirts, because this village isn't that big. Unless there's, like, places on the outside. Excuse me, God. Yeah, because I don't think... This place isn't super, super big. And plus there's, like, only one tavern, so, like, if everyone's going there in the evening...
Indeed I am, or I'll have nothing to smelt the ore with, and the king won't get his silver.
Which king do you mean, Master Tobias? The one sitting in some godforsaken dungeon, or the one who holds the key to the dungeon?
These are strange times, strange and ill-omened. But since I serve our liege lord Sir Radzig, I think you know the answer.
True. And where will Sir Radzig take the silver? Hardly to Kuttenberg. Now citizens bend their knees to Sigismund.
Unfortunately, that's not my problem. Perhaps Sir Radzig is keeping it at the castle until this old unhappy...
Yes, okay, so... There is an opening cutscene which explained it, but... What happened is... The old king died. His son was not the greatest king, so his brother overthrew him and has locked him in a dungeon. And it started a civil war. There should be a codex. Hang on, let me actually see events. The Golden Age. Yeah, this was the previous king. And Winston Last was imprisoned in Vienna by Sigismund, which they were brothers, but Sigismund. Yeah. Oh, seems what is a... Yeah, no. Winston Last is like, I'm pretty sure is like a pre-hedonistic king. Like, he didn't really care about the duties of kingship, I'm pretty sure it's mentioned. But it's because it is, like, but also Sigismund is, like, started a civil war and is, like, destroying towns and stuff. So, it's one of those things. It's weird. It is, like, the medieval times, so it's not exactly surprising that, like, the kings start to fight over each other. But yes, that's the conflict that the game has pressed us in. Yeah, no, I don't think I can. Society characters, yeah, Winston's Last, the 4th. Yeah, was a son of the highly successful monarch Charles IV. He inherited Bohemia throne intended by the German crown. However, he did not inherit his father's predisposition for ruling. Already during his lifetime, he was known for being weak, idle, and a moody ruler who afflicted with many ailments, as well as difficulty meeting his royal obligations. Despite the fact that he had been groomed for a rule since early childhood, he was crowned Bohemian king at the age of only 2 years old. He was more interested in hunting, alcohol, courtesans, and the pleasures of the court. During his time as king, the lands of Bohemia crown underwent several wars and conflicts during his revelations. His own brother Sigismund and his cousins, the Morvan Margars. So yeah, that's the king that's been overthrown. And we got the Pope, because of course it's medieval Central Europe? I'm not good with geography. Okay, so we're gonna do one thing quickly. He's very... Yeah. He lives a very Bohemian lifestyle. So, yeah, quick thing here. We got the... I just need to go over here. So, Henry, please, speak. Whoops, did not mean to do that. Ah, okay. He's meant to normally say something, but I could be wrong. Okay, maybe it only triggers when that quest triggers. So let's try and get the debt back. We might go stealth, because I do enjoy the stealth in this game. But actually, before we do this, I'll actually show you the combat. Yes, the very Bohemian king, ruler of Bohemia. Thrown out. It's, where's the sword fighting quest? There it is. This is the guy we want to talk to.
Do you want to learn something?
No, I don't think so. Thanks.
Suit yourself. Hail to the hero. So you haven't changed your mind about learning the craft of warfaring?
Just imagine sitting like a person's table. God.
That was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Oh,
yes.
Let's go. Let's go to the combat tutorial.
Right. I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
I will say, while this game, I do like. This is really weird since it's just, you know, a game set in our world. It's fairly colourful. Like, while yeah, it's mostly greens, it isn't like a super dark and dreary game. Though we haven't had the weird glitch I've had in my previous playthrough, where it's been raining. Oh, this almighty, yeah. Introduce me to the mechanics. I can't. Hang on. Does this game have the annoying thing? Okay, so let's. So my running speed is faster than his normal speed. Is my slow walking speed slower than his speed? No, we're keeping pace. Okay, it's not that annoying. Yeah, it's fairly pretty. It's sadly, I found this out. The HD texture pack is like DLC, and I don't have that DLC, and I was like, wow, okay. I'm kind of not buying it. I'm not paying for that because like this game's already kind of expensive. Okay, talk.
So, can we get started?
Sure, we can. We're not exactly in any huge rush here.
And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far.
Okay. Whoops.
Very well. Let's start.
Okay, let's actually.
Keep moving. Your life depends on it.
So we got this wooden sword, and yeah, we can. You got a whole, yeah, so we can unlock from a target by pressing shift, and then we can lock onto it.
You're waiting to your attack.
So,
Just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself.
so yeah, this is how it works. There's that little circle in the thing which shows the direction that you're slashing in,
Very good.
and you kind of gotta mix it up where you're slashing from.
Once again. Now you're getting it. Good.
So that's what I mean. It reminds me of like For Honor, but with more directions. So you have like a weak and strong attack, and what you're meant to do is you're meant to combo those. And I say this like I actually, whoops, I meant to be stabbing. That's my fault.
Once again. Very good. Good, good. Let's try something else. One strike, I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another.
Oh, and quick thing on like the UI for like
Now you're getting it.
for it, yellow bars are stamina. That runs out, we're kind of in trouble.
All right.
We would have the pink, the purplish pink one is the enemy's health.
All right. That's enough. I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight.
And that
You
feast.
have to work and work. And
Yeah.
the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
Sorry, I was just looking at the flowers because there is an alchemy thing in this game. That whole thing of work hard and do it, and there's no better experience than real experience, is just kind of the thesis of this whole game. If you want to get good at like one of the many skills, let me show you. Many skills in this game, you're gonna have to do it. And let me actually just, I've never looked at the Handmaster skills before. You're gonna have to just do the activity. Why is drinking a skill? What? Yeah, it is. Whoops, I did not know that turned Henry. I would say the game is fun. There's some glitches, but there's like I've enjoyed my time with it. When you're drunk, you gain +1 bonus to speech and charisma. When hungover, these stats drop by 1. True Slav. You get drunk on less than 50% alcohol, saving your hardened Goshen, and your hangover next day lasts only half as long. But beer in mind, that will get you drunk quicker, bringing both the positive and negative effects of alcohol. What the? I did not know there was a drinking skill tree. Then there's the combat tree, which is all, you know, combat things. I mean, if we go stealth, we're probably going to be doing lockpicking, pickpocketing, and stealth itself. If we're going like combat, if we're doing like knightly, we're probably going to go with horsemanship, hunting, and focus mainly on like these probably sword defense and stuff like that. Then we'll see, because there is a bit later on in this prologue-ish area where someone says something where,
hey, Henry's come to see us.
no, Gawain, man. Yeah, we're gonna go try and get the debt, collect the debt now. From Kushek, which is, here he is. Kushan. Kunesh, God, pronunciations. Father sent me for money.
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
Pay for the tools at least.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Okay, so we have debts must be paid or pay you drunkard. We only have 2 in both intimidation and speech. Yeah, we'll go with pet debts must be paid.
Look, I know things aren't easy.
Which I'm pretty sure is gonna fail.
Use is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. It's no wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
You son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that?
Yeah, not surprising.
Did even father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then. Sure. Farewell.
We're getting into unarmed combat. Which... the main thing for unarmed combat is you gotta push your advantage, which I currently really don't have. But we gotta level up, so who's gonna mind? Yeah, he's... God damn, ow. Ah, God, he's actually hurt my head. Yeah, he's gonna beat me. For Dragon, he's someone, yeah, he's got a lot of correlation. Okay, cool. We'll push. Okay, no, yeah, damn it. He's more like, I don't know if this fight's actually tough or I'm just not very good because I've done other fist fights in this game and I've been able to take them down. God, no. He's really good at his grapples. Like, really good. Okay, damn it. You can go to your mother, she'll patch you up.
You had it coming, you pup. Your old man can fuck off too.
Yeah, we're gonna have to rob him. We're gonna go get it patched up, but first we're gonna go in here and we don't have lockpicks yet, but we can get lockpicks.
A locked chest. I'll need a lockpick to get into that.
Yeah.
Fritz might have one.
We need to go see our buddy Fritz, but first we're gonna go see our mum because we've been injured and there's no one better to go to and you've been beaten up by a drunkard to go see your mum. Let's just head back up and hope I don't think she actually asks questions about how you just come back. Like, you're meant to get sword things, but you just come back half beaten. Like, how badly are our wounds? We've got injured left leg, injured head, and injured torso. And our injured head is, like, quite, like, that's a lot of damage on that segment. And he's real good at grapples. Dear God. Sorry, my brain just wandered onto a topic not related to this game, but related to fighting games, weirdly. But yeah, just collecting stats and gets you. Please tend to me. Please, I've been injured really badly. Hey, let's mother.
Ma? Ma! I'm hurt. Won't stop bleeding.
Oh, now, stop squealing like a baby and show me that.
To be fair, I would be kind of concerned.
Thanks, Ma.
I'd be kind of concerned if, like, someone came up to me covered in that much blood. Because that's quite a lot of stains. Hope she kisses it better, yeah. Mother's love. So, since we are covered in muck, let's use the trough to wash ourselves off. And that did get rid of the blood, so yeah. I assume we just splashed water. And, oh, we have grapes. What? You like grapes? Huh. I think these are grapevines. I assume they are. Yeah, just get kissed there. And sadly, I think that's the only free healing this game will provide. Aside from just, like, resting. Could be poisonous ivy, could be. Though, does poison ivy grow in this part of the world?
Welcome, Henry.
Bit weird to grow it like that. Welcome, Guard, who is an NPC called Guard. Now it's time to meet with the boys and see if we can get those lockpicks. Because we're gonna need them. And the wet mud.
You can't be serious, don't you? Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tartars and besiege Gutenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts, traitor.
Now even the Pope.
God be with you, Henry. I'm with you, Matthew. What's going on here?
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzig is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your deal will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
and don't forget about Gutenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Political talks at bars never get easier throughout history.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do? I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory? Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for her? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some turds will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, are you with us?
Well, this isn't like a huge choice. It is one of the bigger choices in the game. I mean, we could like say, yeah, we'll do it as long as as long as you come and help me with the whole beating up the drunk guy which beat me. We could just say we do it and we won't do it. That's right. The king will appreciate this. Yes, the king himself will come down. And considering Henry's character to this point, he does seem kind of like... He doesn't seem to, like, learn his lesson yet, if you know. We'll do it.
Oh, well. Father can wait a while.
My words exactly. I knew you wouldn't miss out on all the fun. Let's go.
We do need to ask this guy for lockpicks, though.
Listen, there's this locked chest I need to get into.
Really? An honest trade not good enough for you anymore?
It's just that someone has something that doesn't belong to him, and I want to take it back.
If you say so. It's not skin off my nose anyway. I've got some lockpicks you can have. But if you get caught, you didn't get them from me.
Yeah, never heard of you. Thanks, Fritz.
Cool, we got 4 lockpicks. Those will not last us nearly as long, and it's why I've kind of got the feature to save whenever I want. Because we will save before every lockpicking. Because the lockpicking minigame on this is weird, to say the least. But we'll get to that after we vandal someone's house. We need to discuss the plan with the boys.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
You can...
Why? Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you gotta lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
Is there actually an intelligence stat in this game? Stats. Ah, yeah, we got level up. I forgot about that. No, there is an intelligence stat, so Henry's as smart as you make him. Okay, I have no idea what stat we're gonna go for. We might go for Scout, which I forget what does. It increases your fast travel, so you notice events on earlier. Okay, so you got increases your charisma, but reduces your stealth. Isn't something we really want to do? If we go stealth, we'll need to like think about what we're gonna do. Your husband's making trouble.
I just went by the tavern, and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well,
I do want to know how this guy ended up in this village.
That sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Yeah, like, I question, like, why he moved, like, I assume it's because his wife and kids he moved here, but, like, he's clearly not from Bohemia. That got a strength. What? How did I get a strength?
what are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet!
Clearly, this is the most physical labor's activity to gain a point in strength.
Fun!
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund!
Woohoo! Eat shit, Deutsches!
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Also, if you don't do this, you don't get introduced to these characters.
Decorating your house for you. It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Simmons. We're just doing what we have to do.
Oh, sons! I'll make those smiles off your
The new
faces.
color's great.
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbyszek? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Ooh.
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that.
So this is where I was like, huh, maybe that other guy's fist fight is like more difficult. Yeah, no, like. Well, maybe it's because you have your like friends backing you up. Oh god, we're blacking out. We need to like back off a bit. Cool. Oh, we got 2 level ups after that, and now we need to run away. So we don't get caught by the guards. Well, the catch though. Yeah, headshot. Damn, that was God. He's got to go wash that out now. That's gonna be that's a task in on itself. Meet with the lads at Kushis. Yeah, no. The game. I assume the game expects you to like actually. Ooh, we need to catch our breath. And we're gonna go check our stats quickly because we got 1 in strength, which means we can either get Gravedigger, which you know carries bodies or unconscious people there, or Stronghold. Blocking an opponent's strike with your shield will cost. Again, that's really dependent on what type of static combat we go for. Because I kind of do want to try doing nightly kind of deal, because I've done a bit of stealth before. Yeah, but you know, we'll show off all the options that we can get. Just our head just clips through a tree. I mean, it's better than that than being like actually blocked off from the path by a tree that small. Is stealth harder than Breath of the Wild? I've never played Breath of the Wild. I played bits of it. I haven't played it, so I do not know how hard Breath of the Wild stealth is. Though, the most annoying thing in this game, stealth, is if you're not like pressed caps and going at this walking pace, while sneaking, people... Screw. You will be caught. People will just wake up from their beds and notice you. No matter how deep of sleep they're in. Let's just clean ourselves off. People will just notice you, and it's one of the most frustrating aspects of stealth in this game. But we won't be seeing that until like we got the lockpicks. We're not gonna go beat that guy up. I mean, we could, but we're gonna unlock his thing because there's no point of being able. Actually, we might. We can take his stuff.
Oh, we sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway...
Yeah, it's...
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes
It's one of those... It's really frustrating. Okay, so now you scratch my back.
Now I've got someone else to deal with.
Another beating? Count me in.
Kunesh owes money to my father, but he won't pay. I'll have to shake it out of him.
Sure, mate. You helped us, so we'll help you.
Let's get to it then.
We're still gonna lockpick the chest. Weird pathfinding. No sliding.
Kunesh, get out here, you old goat. I've something to show you.
The chickens. He does not care. Okay.
What the fuck are you here for? Do you want me to take a whip to you or call a catchpole?
Just try it, you old drunk.
Yeah.
Guys. No again. Dog. Okay, damn.
Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
He still took most of what I had. I mean, I do want to take the axe back, but we're gonna have to, like... Is he going inside? No, he's just sitting. We're gonna be cool if we pick that up with him doing that, actually. That's why we have the save function. Take the axe. Yeah, it's gonna be... Okay, damn.
All right, blacksmith boy, you got the better of me. Take what you want, but you haven't heard the last of this.
Deprive him of his life. I do not know if that's going to come back and bite us later. Okay, so this is for unlocking mini. So I purposely turn my mouse sensitivity down for this. So you've got to rotate while keeping the mouse on that one spot. And yeah, I turn my mouse sensitivity down for that, and we'll get that. Cool. And we'll eat his food. Yeah, completely different. It's though it's really weird and frustrating.
All right,
Okay.
boy, you got the better.
Okay. I mean, yeah. Okay, cool. We need to get the charcoal now, but yeah, completely different from Oblivion's lock picking, and from my experience of Oblivion lock picking, I hate every lock picking minigame I've ever played.
Good day.
Let's trade. Okay, so we're gonna have to sell the axe, the hammer, and the nails. And hopefully that will get us enough for 10 pieces. Which is 5, so we're gonna end up with 2 coins. We can haggle. Check basket, and we will try and haggle a bit.
Do something about the price.
Naturally.
Yeah, haggling, you have this, you can lower or raise it. Yeah, it looks better in my opinion. I need to get good at the Oblivion lockpicking, because it's one of my biggest flaws. While I really like playing stealth and thief characters, Oblivion has like lockpicking minigame really frustrates me, so I'm gonna have to practice it. So let's see if we can get it down to 2 coin.
Satisfied?
That sounds pretty interesting. A little less, and I'll be satisfied.
We're gonna try and meet him here.
Is this enough?
I'd almost shake on that.
Damn it.
Almost.
Okay, I don't think we're not getting past 1 coin.
That's a sum I can live with.
Okay, so I think we actually raised the money we got to to 1 coin. We could gamble it. Though I do not know how the gambling minigame in this game works, so...
Linen and silk. Come right up and take some home.
We do not have the money for that. We have... I mean, yeah, it definitely looks better in this game, lockpicking. Though I don't think there's many things we can lockpick right now. But we can rob pretty easily. Gambling. Yeah, it's like a dice game, which we're gonna steal the meat. Then we're gonna drink it, because I'm pretty sure that'll get off the... Yeah, no, okay, cool. And we got a drinking level up. Okay, who do we need to talk to? We need to talk to Bianca. Where is Bianca? Is that where Bianca? No, it's a villager. There's Bianca.
God save you, Henry.
Thank you, guys. We're not actually... Oh, we are a bit drunk. Okay. Yeah. Yes, hit it in your belly. First place. Buffs. You got the drunkenness debuff, which does... It's upping our charisma, but lowering our how, like, noticeable we are. Makes sense.
Well saved, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
We'll go you do.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
We need to get a drink.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one.
I mean, I might have stolen that cool one from the seller, but hey. The game would do that.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Bye?
Out of the question.
Yeah, no.
Here you go.
I assume if you don't have enough coin, you know, you won't be able to pay for it.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, that shifty-looking fellow was asking
Yep.
after you.
Vanya.
I suppose. I'm sure.
Only if the village isn't gonna be burnt down.
But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father.
I'm pretty sure we have. Yeah, we have the charcoal cross hill and now ale.
I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
So I just noticed your comment, Cat. Go.
I will.
And that's how we get Savior Snaps in the base game. You need to use them to save, but as I've mentioned, I've got a mod. And it means you don't have to get drunk to save your game. Wow, okay, damn, the colours of the game, you know. I just noticed that drunkenness. Bye. Yeah, bye. We'll see you when we can. And I just noticed being drunk affects the saturation of the game. I'm pretty sure that's the effect going on. Let's go forge. Oh god. Oh god. Maybe stealing meat and drinking it wasn't the best idea. But hey, we're gonna play with dangerously hot metals now. The only way to properly forge a blacksmith, only way to properly forge a sword is to be really drunk. About the things you wanted.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Yes, I have.
Charcoal, the hilts, and the ale.
I don't think being drunk will actually affect
Let's
it.
have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what
No, hopefully it will be war off after this. Yeah, because I've got. Sure. Just like.
Damned if I know.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like Czech to
Also, like,
Latin, maybe?
your dad knows how to recognize the difference between Czech or Latin, but you don't know how to read.
This would be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. We'll fire up the
Yeah,
forge.
see, he didn't
Put it all
complain.
together.
Because I got. Though he's probably going to complain about some things a bit.
By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight.
No, I don't think he's a traitor. He's just...
Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
Furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip.
Like, I don't actually know his dad's backstory. There is mystery to
I'll
who
neat
his
it
dad
up.
really
When I
is.
take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing.
Yeah, he complains about, like, us almost being caught by the guards, but he's like, hey, you came back here really drunk.
Do it. Once more.
Clearly. That's how he knows how to forge such great swords.
That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
I wonder if that's, like, actually how you make swords. Because I don't know much about the forging process for, like, this era of swords.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Yes, mystery.
Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa.
Oh, that's the quest line I picked up at the start.
Fetch them for me, Hal. They're in the trunk in the living room.
We've already got... Oh god, we're still drunk. Okay.
Do you think we're short of nails?
No, okay, whoops. Hey.
Those nails you wanted?
We're still really drunk.
How's Bianca?
Fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering.
Dear God, this doesn't post about what's about to happen.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this.
Yeah, that would be really good, but I don't actually... Yeah, no, that'd be really cool. Though it could be that I don't have as, like, high enough, like, on the debuff. Though it could be, I don't know, I'd have to look into, like, all the effects of that.
We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, the camera.
Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it.
Henry's first mighty sword swing.
You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows?
To be fair, like, our skill in swords is like
I
one.
should have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Such dexterity, such might.
Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right.
I have no idea. I don't know if you could actually get that high by this point in the game.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls.
Because you only have that little bit in the tutorial, like the sword tutorial, to actually like get your sword skill up.
Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
I'm gonna be honest with like the fact that people have some like really old timey names and there's just a guy called Martin makes me like laugh.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the
I
hospitality.
mean, I guess that's how it was in real life, but I mean.
A long, peculiar history. That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzik said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
Talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
He is. Though, considering the time period, swordplay wouldn't go super awry.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Considering that's there. Very big. Like, why would you bring an army this size, this small of a village? Like, not saying that I haven't done that in Total War, but I mean...
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
And what about you?
To send a message. Yes.
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzik. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
They're here. I don't actually know why he's actually a wanted criminal. That would be a plot twist. Whoops. Damn, that was like a very sharp arrow to go through like chainmail. all through the neck, then out the other side.
Quickly! We have to close the gates! Move! Come on, we're closing! Move it, people! Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside quick! We have to shut the gates!
Get running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
And this is the start of Henry just kind of being a bit stupid. Understandably stupid, but still a bit like... The boy has no self-preservation. Yeah, like, just actually a really good sword fighter. Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure the spear and sword strike would have killed her. Yeah, rip the father, rip Papa. And obviously you gotta meet eyes.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run!
Like, they closed the drawbridge at this point.
Find a horse! Ride to Talmberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moats! There's a path down there!
He actually ran away, yeah. This is when I'm like a bit worried the drunk effect is still on. They're like, oh hey, you're left out. Yeah, run to it. Like, they could have just shouted it from that balcony. So is the drunk effect still on us? Is a question. Oh god, it is. We gotta run away from an approaching army while being drunk. Oh god. Not the best planning. We're gonna like... Whoops. Okay, cool. I didn't actually get injured. I need to remember some button keys here, because... Oh god, there's people coming behind us. We can't even run in a straight line. Can we ride a horse? Can we, Cool. So you got, like, actually can save Teresa there? Okay, can we get on the horse? We need to get on the horse. Cool, we managed to get onto the horse. Now we don't have to worry about being drunk ourselves. We just hope the horse isn't. You're gonna run yourself so... Damn, we actually did that... Wow, I did that first time, huh? So the reason I whistled there while running away is there's a group on Teresa, that girl we met before this all started. And you need to like... set a course. Yes, you need like you can like get the knights away from attacking Teresa. And now we've got to actually run to the village. Oh god, while bleeding. And drunk. So this is God, I can't. I crashed the horse. I didn't mean to crash the horse. And we still haven't escaped. You got plenty of people coming for us. Out.
Left. Talmberg is to the left, along the stream.
Let's not crash a horse again. Across the stream. Okay. Oh god, I didn't think we'd actually crash a horse. I'm gonna be honest. They're right behind us. Outflip. It's because the horse is running out of its stamina. Okay, and I mean, crashing horse earlier did not help this chase, I'm gonna be honest. God, the horse is okay though. Yeah, no, because you can actually die in this section, so I'm like really hoping I can actually make it. Okay, we're outside of their range. Okay, no. So that little crosshair up there with the two swords, that will show whether you're actually in range of being attacked. Like, we need to gallop a bit. Ah, god, no. The horse is. Ooh, the horse is not okay. Oh dear god. I don't think the horse can die, hopefully. And I'm getting hungry, because of course I am. Oh yeah, I made it. I got a horsemanship up. He gets an arrow in his neck, I know. It will show up in the cutscene as well. It's also no despawned. Yeah, no. I don't know what he's... I mean, there's a... I'm pretty sure the horse had an arrow in its neck, or was it an arrow on Henry's leg where it looked like...
Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here! Hey! Loose!
Imagine being these soldiers, because these soldiers did just, like, ride all this way just to get one person. Like, yeah, they lost their surprise edge. True. I mean, Henry here. I mean, I'm gonna say Henry's the most important person that could have escaped and given the message. I mean, he's important because he's a player character.
And bring hot wine and bandages.
Clearly. That's from the middle of this game. Kept up. The whole of the map isn't for use.
What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tartars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours.
Also, our clothes have been, like, messed up.
I'm gonna pull that hair out.
Also, I'm pretty sure, like, pulling arrows out in medieval time was, like, extremely dangerous. Considering, like, I'm pretty sure some arrows had barbers on the back of their arrowhead. So if you pulled it out, it'd tear open the wound.
All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
Yeah, we're gonna have our clothes are ruined, which is a pain, because that costs money to repair. Yeah, the wound would become infected. Surely.
Sir,
get him some.
This is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy.
Pretty sure that's why he asked for the hot wine.
Did you see the insides of the attackers? Were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Kuttenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway. Thank you.
Go, Henry.
Risking your neck.
Back to the greatest form of, like, tragedy in your life.
Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
He's got 2 dogs. I don't know if... Okay. I mean... I don't know if we'll even... Okay, so... we don't even have the injured leg debuff right now. We have tiredness. We have hungry. And we have drunkenness. Because we are still drunk. We can fix the hunger ourselves, actually, but, I mean, yeah, we'll do this because this food will go bad. So we'll quickly just eat that food. But yeah, and that only goes to, like, Nourishment 41, so yeah. We do have our father's sword. Technically not our sword. I don't think we have anything more, really. Actually, no, we do have... delicious apples and cheeses, yes. We do have level 1 here, and we do have a level 1 in strength, but yeah, I don't really know what I'm putting that into yet. Yeah, he's won perfectly fine. Yeah, we may speak to him.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
No one's noticed that Henry's real... No one notices that Henry's actually just really drunk, and that's why he was, like, not that bad to taking an arrow. Why?
It's a great loss.
Why did I take a reputation loss? What? Wait, why did I take reputation lost? Wait. Map. Where's my reputation? Okay, Scars, that makes sense. I did take some Tamburg. Everyone's at fit. What? I mean, yeah, I did, but I mean, hey. I still have the hungry debuff because I didn't get it above 50.
Has graced us with her presence.
Lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
They are.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly,
They're treating you like...
overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Obviously, take Highborn. Despite not being Highborn.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
Time to just eat the soup. Fun things that you can do with like the soup pots is you can actually poison them.
Sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge, and don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Are my boots actually filthy? I can see that. That's a thing in this game.
Damn it, I'm hungry.
Yeah, we're still hungry. No, our boots are not filthy. None of our items are filthy. I'm pretty sure our shirt is damaged. Yeah, our scarf is damaged. Our boots, everything we own is damaged because we did get hit by some weapons. So we're gonna take lentil mush. Surely the most elegant of meals. We're gonna take roast duck. This food will go bad, so we're gonna like probably try and objective. We haven't completed the objective. Well, technically, we have completed the objective of it, but we're still hungry, so we're just gonna take all the food we can right now. Is there actual wine in this, or like is it just an empty cup model? Yeah, it's an empty cup model. So let's just take all the food we can. Game. This is how normal people pick up food. They twist their arm weirdly. Anyway, I don't know how we put like a whole bunch of soup in our inventory, but hey. We'll take roast duck. Wow, did they lower our nourishment? Yeah, we've gone over. So let's just... I'm stuffed, okay. We're gonna have to try... Okay, cool, stuffed. You can wait until you digest food. Okay, cool. Yeah, we got the stuff to debuff, which I'm pretty sure isn't that great of a debuff, but I mean, it's not the worst. Overeating. You gorge yourself on too much food and you feel sick. Your maximum stamina is lowered. Okay, that's not... You're sated, yes. My nourishment is 120. Though I am ridiculously tired now. I mean, I get why he's tired, but what time of day is it? I can't do that. Okay, so I can't check. Actually, I can check. Inventory should have it. And it's about 7 o'clock. Okay. Let's get into this. Okay, so here's our bed. I'm gonna shut this and get into bed. We did not take the boots off. Wait, what? Why did someone just walk in? Whoa, what the hell? Hang on, let me... Damn it, hang on. The gate apparently sleeping puts the window that I have for this game back to its original point, which covers up a bit of OBS. So I'm gonna so give me a sec until like I can actually get the cursor back.
My lady. No, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a sermon.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you.
I can move the box so I can actually see the chat in a bit.
You're welcome.
Because if I go off this window, the sound will stop from the game, which will
Henry,
be annoying.
this is
So
all very new
I'll wait
and
for the dialogue to
strange
stop.
for you.
I just
want you
down
to
that.
feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world. Although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Okay. Let me. Oh god, the game's being weird again. Okay, so let me.
I'm sorry, my lady.
God damn it. Hang on, I can't move the thing, so let me actually check the stream. Sorry about that. Whoops. I didn't mean for that to cut. Hang on, let me go back to it. Oh no, she's not for herself. Oh. Sorry.
I hope at least Radzig and those who managed to take cover are still alright.
I would have talked about it. It's just I tried to move the thing and it was like, I'll take that. Whoops.
No one can do
My apologies.
such an army. The king is in captivity, and the nobility at each other's throats. What is to become of us?
God alone knows.
True, lad. God alone knows. I should go. It's late. You must be tired. Good night.
Good night, Mum.
Yeah, you learn about her backstory if you talk to her, and that's kind of why I wanted to do it, but the game was being annoying when I was trying to move the window around. So that's frustrating. But her backstory is basically she got married to the old guy that we met, the lord of this castle, when she was really young, and then he was captured by another noble, so she spent most of her life as a prisoner.
Wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna move the window back up. I did not know sleeping would cause that, which is a bit of a pain. Ah, I can move the window now. God damn it, game. Anyway, yeah, no. Should have talked to her, but we need to take the table from the... Touch from the table. Cool. Yeah, we do not have a potion called Night Eye, which, Nighthawk, which basically allows you to see in the dark. I do not know how. There is, like, some description of how they work, but potions in this game literally give you stat buffs. And I'm not entirely sure how, considering it's meant to be a realistic RPG. And there's thunder and lightning, very, very frightening. Yeah, we're not going to stand here because it's raining too much. They're doing a conversation basically about like how Sigmund is kind of a jerk, but I mean, at least he's smart.
Hey, you men down there. Tell the people outside the walls to prepare for attack. Quickly, do you understand?
Well, it's some advanced technology, yeah. Just standing with the guards. Do we actually need to talk to him? Yeah, we need to talk to him. What's going on?
What's going on?
don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivis sent to Skalitz, the spy on Sigismund, said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spy see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here.
God, is this... Sorry, it just hit me. This game's just like playing a normal person while another person is playing Mountain Blade.
Halt! Who goes there? Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Rubber? Radzig.
I don't know much about Religion of Time, but I feel like saying Lucifer and all his minions is a thing you couldn't get away with saying.
At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men.
We might get into alchemy, but we'll need to learn how to read for that.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
Why do I feel like he's what? I don't know. I haven't done enough main quests to find out if he does betray you.
Enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
Are you tired of living is a great line.
Sorry about your father. But getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Balding.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people too. These are dark times.
Sounds like you won't be going. Yeah, no, we won't. I mean, we will, but not for now. Henry really just wants to go back and bury his parents, despite like everyone being like, "That's a stupid idea. You will get yourself killed."
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrol. Sort out the watches between you as always.
Okay, we do actually have a torture.
If I catch anyone boozing, playing dice, or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people, now he knows they've fled.
Oh, I didn't even make a sound.
Report everything to me at once. Understood?
Oh, I did. So I'm pretty sure here we... Okay.
Henry, I need to have a word with you.
Okay, we need to speak to this guy. Can I be of help?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes
to. Of course not. I'll have to pay you back sometime.
Alternative, starving, get some food. Understood.
Don't worry. I'll tell the men to relieve you later. Good luck to you.
We are near keyboard, which is a weird, annoying thing. Because we just need to walk around until a guard tells us something. Yeah. Do. Thunder and lightning, very, very frightening. Can I do this right now? Cool, I did not know you could do this early. Okay,
Stop right where you are! You're nothing but a thief. I saw you. This definitely won't come cheap. You'll learn crime doesn't pay.
Alright, that's enough. Maybe you didn't realise.
Whoops, damn it, no. Hang on. Down up, mate.
That much? I don't.
You don't pay? Jail? Get moving. I hope you. And hand me over those.
Damn it. Whoops.
Come on, quick. What? There's an army marching. All right, but to the outer.
Where's my last save on this? Play line 2 we're on. We're gonna quickly drop a save. Okay, then we're gonna go load. Play line 2. And see where this was. Just because we messed up badly there. Okay, we're in bed. Okay, I see where we are now. Okay, we're gonna have to skip through some of this conversation, I see, but hey. Whoops, did not mean to draw the sword. That is not a thing I wanted to do. I'm gonna have to quickly go up and skip through all that dialogue because I screwed up. I shouldn't have done that. Don't know how that guy caught me, but hey.
Prepare for the worst, but don't be daunted by their numbers.
What's going on? What else?
Cool.
What is it you need? Is that a request?
Cool.
Of course.
Yeah, let's not steal from them again. That was a bad idea. That was a very bad idea. Don't even sort out either. That's a bad move as well. Let's see how long until it takes for God to say, like, hey, what are you doing? You're just wandering about.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Okay, that gives me nothing, really.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh?
Yeah.
I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning.
Cool, thank you.
I will. Thank you.
Let's see this. Yeah, no, this is the time, and this is where it's going to be really annoying to see if this this is how the game works. Yep, okay. Okay, cool. That's what I'm gonna have to do for that. Okay. Okay, no it doesn't. Understood. Hang on. In most cases I'll be able to do that. And it's still pouring down rain and looks like nighttime. Because of course it would. Actually, now it's sunny. Game weather systems.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. You may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Scarlet and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markvard von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markvard. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Ratzik Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king's end that Sir Ratzik Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
And the day was saved for this village through diplomacy. Though, I think, judging by the time... Oh, we are gonna talk to Sir Radrick. We need to get a horse and we need to bury our loved ones. So let's talk to Sir Robard first, so we can get that done. What do you know about the Cumans?
Humans come from anyway. I don't know much about them. Only what the Chamberlain said. That they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
Good insight there. What is Sigismund after?
Gutenberg. Well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed. But it was the Gutenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad. These are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair. Him and Wenceslas's cousin, Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Gutenberg?
Why do you think?
Strategic position. Full value.
So he could loot it?
Correct. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Gutenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Gutenberg silver is king.
So Gutenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favored it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Gutenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Gutenberg, Sigismund killed two birds with one stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Why did Sigismund raid Skalitz?
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
Okay, I have to get to Skalitz. Let's try this.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
Okay, so we don't have very high. I have to bury my parents. We're gonna do if you're gonna choose, you would do the same because that's the highest one we got. I don't.
Died there. I can't leave them to be eaten by dogs.
Because I don't know if there's actually a correct
Sorry, lad,
thing for
but
that.
I won't take orders. You'll have to wait until everything settles down, and maybe your lord will change his mind.
Okay, and dialogue. I know it's 5 minutes a bit early, but we're probably going to go back to his room first off and find a good place to save because the next bit will take a little bit of a while, so we're gonna probably just go back to where we were. And I'm back. I'm sorry, Kat, we're probably gonna end the stream pretty soon because I don't want to start the next bit and then have to cut that off a bit short. So we're just gonna find a place to save. Then we're gonna wind the stream down. But to catch you up for if you do join us next week for this game, we need to go get our parents buried because Henry. And thank you for the follow. Again, I can't see the thing. Good. Cool. Sorry. I've always had a bit of trouble with Streamlabs working. So, thanks for the follow, for the alerts. Thank you very much. So, just to catch you up with what's happened, the big army showed up here. The Lord here was like, hey, we don't have anything, please leave. They left, and now Henry is insistent that he wants to bury his parents, despite everyone being like, that's a real bad idea. So, and our current objective is to get a horse and go bury the parents. But that's where we're going to save it, because I know that bit will take a little while, and I don't want to go over too much. Thank you for coming, by the way, and let me save, so, not load, save. Thank you for coming, and we'll try and mask our raid out. Bad Henry, how could you think of the dead when you're still... It's not like... Everyone's like, hey, you go there, there's probably bandits and stuff. You're gonna get yourself killed. But yeah, Bad Henry. We're gonna do that next time. On Thursday, I don't know exact game what we're gonna be playing on Thursday, but we'll be playing whatever I feel like on that day. And on Sunday, we're gonna be doing Artillerizer. Thank you again for coming, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much. And hope you have a good day. Goodbye.